writing a narrative?
Yeah.
Ooh, who can raise their hand and tell me what is that narrative supposed to be about today? You guys were so excited to tell me all about it yesterday, and I said, no, wait. What is your narrative supposed to be about? Chloe?
About a spring break.
Yes, it is supposed to be about what you did over spring break. So right now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about all the things you did over spring break. Probably did a lot of things, so close your eyes, and I want you to think. What did you do over spring break? Give me a thumbs up if you're thinking about all those different things. Okay, now I want you to zoom in and pick your favorite thing that you did over spring break. So pick what your favorite thing you did was. When you've got it, put your hands in your head. About 5 more seconds. Pick your favorite thing. Hands on your head when you got it. Okay, class.
Yes.
Open your eyes. Don't share yet. I'm going to share mine, and then you're going to get a chance to share with your talking partner, okay?
Okay.
Okay, listen with your whole body.
Yeah.
Chloe. Okay. Now, remember Miss Smith told you that I did lots of things over spring break? Like one of the things I did was going to the dentist. Do you think that's my favorite thing? No, it really wasn't. But I did tell you I did something super fun. Who remembers what that was? What did I do that was super fun? Gavin?
I
Oh,
don't know.
you don't remember? Who remembers what I did that was super fun? I took a few people with me when we did this. Kylie?
You took Kobe
And Leela?
to somewhere.
I took them to Lake Atlanta. Remember when I told you that they redid all of Lake Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
And I took them and we walked this trail. I drew you a picture so you guys can really visualize it. So it has like this concrete trail all the way around the lake. And then it has these dirt trails that you can also walk on. But we went on this concrete one. So I made sure to draw that. And I labeled it a for trail. And I put some trees over here so you guys could really picture where we were. Now, this was my favorite thing. I did a lot of things over spring break, but I'm just going to zoom in on one thing that I really liked doing. That way, I can tell my story with a beginning, a middle, and an end, because we know that narratives have to have those things, don't they? Okay, stand up. We're going to remind our brains, because it's been a while since we did this. Narratives have 3 things.
Beginning, middle, and reaction.
Yes, and your reaction can be however you felt about your story. All right, crisscross,
Crisscross,
applesauce,
applesauce, eyes, and hands.
Okay, now I just moved our beginning, middle, and last posters over there. So just because they're not hanging right here anymore doesn't mean you can stop using them. They're all back there for you to use those. Now, what do I have to start my narrative with? What do I absolutely have to start it with? Kennedy? First. I can look at that poster and that word I gave myself was first. Can I just copy it down from that?
Yes.
So I'll say first. F-I-R-S-T. First, now I've got to think about my story. What did we do first? Well, before we left, I had to get Leela and Kobe's leash, because you can't just take your dogs and let them run wild at Lake Atlanta. You have to have them on a leash. So first, I got Leela and Kobe's leash. That's a lot of words, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if I go back and I really think about my story, and I'll go back and reread, I think I'll have no problem. Will you help me though?
Yeah.
Okay. First, got, ought. I'm waiting for you to listen with your whole body. Show me. Let me go back and read because I lost my train of thought. First, I got, what did I get?
My
leash? Leela and Kobe's leash. So I already know how to spell Leela because she's my dog. So I got to use a capital letter because it's her name. Leela. And is a sight word, so I'm going to steal it from the word wall words. And first I got Leela and Kobe's, and I know how to spell Kobe. He needs a capital letter too. Kobe's. And that if it's Kobe's leash, it has to have what? Oh, raise your hand. Who remembers? If it's Kobe's leash, it has to have what? Why don't you just go back to your table? It has to be a what, Lucas? Yes, very, very good. An apostrophe S. I love it, I love it. First, I got Leela and Kobe's period. Am I good?
Yeah.
Ooh, did I forget something?
Yeah, leash.
Forgot leash. Gotta add in that detail. First, I got Leela and Kobe's. Okay, let's stretch it. Ready? Oh. What is that? Oh. It's that blend SH. Leash. Period. So I'm always going to use that punctuation. Let's go back and reread this just to make sure it makes sense. First, I got Leela and Kobe's leash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that what I did first?
Yeah.
Yes. Then what did I do? I got their leashes, and then what did I do in the middle of my story? We had to go somewhere. What did I do in the middle of my story? Easton?
You went to Lake and
Carson, sit up. Sit up. Turn your body. You're facing this way. We did what? I'm sorry.
You all went to Lake Atlanta.
We went to Lake Atlanta. So that is going to be my middle. Take a look at our middle poster. What could I start my sentence with?
Next.
Please raise your hand. Raise your hand. You got second, next, or let's just use second or next. What could I use for that sentence? Oh, I'm only going to call on people who are crisscross. Andrea?
Second.
I could use second, and I'm just going to steal it right up there. What does second start with? S. So don't write the one that starts with an N. You need the S. Second, I'm just going to copy it down. Second, we went to Lake Atlanta. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Second, oh, I'm looking for crisscross. I know Miss Pam wants to see it. Second, we went. Second, we went to, that's a sight word, I know, to lake. I'm going to have to sound out lake. Will you help me? Let's do it. O, L. What do you hear in the middle? O, A, okay. O, A. What do you hear at the end? K? It could be a C or a K. I'm going to tell you it's a K, okay? So I'm going to say lake, and then Atlanta is kind of hard, but I remember a sign from there, so I'm just going to copy it from my brain from what I remember. Lake Atlanta. I remember that from the sign that I saw there. First, I got Leela and Kobe's leash. Second, we went to Lake Atlanta. Okay, and then what did we do when we got there? What was the last thing we did when we got there? Asher?
You followed the concrete track.
Yeah, we followed this concrete trail all the way around. You know how long that is?
What?
I was wearing my watch, and so it told me that it was 3 miles. We walked 3 miles that day. My legs were tired, and you know what? Who was else's legs I probably were tired? Kobe's and Leela's legs, because theirs are so little and they have to go so quick. Is that a good detail I could probably add?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that at my end, and then I'll add my reaction after that. So in total, I'm going to have first sentence, last sentence and my reaction sentence, I'm going to have how many sentences?
4.
4. And if I choose to add more detail, I might even have more than 4 sentences. So today, when you write about your story, about what your favorite thing was you did over spring break, I want you to make sure you have how many sentences?
4.
4 sentences for your beginning,
Middle, end, reaction.
yes. And what are some other things that you saw me doing in my writing? I'm going to put my beginning, middle, end, and my reaction, but what else did you see me doing in my writing? Jade?
Making capital letters
Okay.
at the beginning.
I put a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. That's something I want you guys doing in your writing. What else did you see me doing? Walker?
You're stretching out your words.
I was stretching out my words. Did I sometimes have to say one word more than one time?
Yeah.
That's what I want you doing. Be a smarty speller. Stretch out those words. Tell me one more thing you saw me doing. So I had to keep picking something up and putting it down and picking it up and putting it down. What else was I adding to my story, Danton?
Your picture.
No. I had to keep picking something up and putting it down and picking it up and putting it down.
Pencil.
What did I add to my story?
Spaceman.
Spaces. Give me a way that you always use spaces in your writing.
I was thinking the same thing.
All right, put your hands in your lap. But why is it important, Carson? Eyes on me. Why is it important for us to stretch out our words and use spaces? Why is that important? Why do we have to do it? Only 3 people know? Why is it important that we have to do those things? Gabby, why is it important that we do that?
So your words don't get mixed up.
Yeah, you don't want your words to be all mixed up and jumbled together. Then, can you read it?
No.
No, and everyone say, I want you to read my story. And I can't read it, Mr. Oz can't read it, Miss Bewley can't read it. We can't read it unless you do those things that I was showing you. So give me a thumbs up if you know how you're going to write your story today. Be honest with me. Oh, eyes on me. Okay, put your hands in your lap. Okay, remember when I told you to think about what your favorite thing was?
Yeah.
So I gave you new carpet spots. Everybody remembers who's the peanut butter and who's the jelly, right?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you're a peanut butter. Carson, you can come back so you can share. Okay, hands down, peanut butters. Raise your hand if you're a jelly. Okay, and Walker and Kate, you guys are partners, and Kylie,
Me and Ryan were partners.
Kylie, I'll be your partner. Okay,
And mine were.
you two are partners. You two are partners. You two. Actually, you and Kylie can be partners. So why don't you guys go to the purple square? And then you two are partners. You two, Gavin, turn. You two, Carson and Lucas, Jorge and Jake. Okay, turn and face your partner so I know you know who it is. Okay, good. All right, let's have peanut butter share first. Tell them your favorite thing you did. Remember, you're just picking one thing, not a whole lot, just one day, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wait, I haven't told you to talk yet. Put your eyes on me. Peanut butters are going first. Talk. Not shared yet, I want you to share. Alright, we'll be about 5 more seconds. Class? Okay, I'll wait till you turn So today when you are doing your writing, I want you to pick your favorite thing you did over spring break. I want you to use spaces, and I want you to be a smarty speller. Those are 2 goals for you today. Spaces, smarty speller. Let's say it together. Ready? Spaces, smarty speller. Put your hands on your head if you know what to do. Oh, we still got one friend. Let's do it again so that that one friend knows what she's supposed to do today. In your writing, you have to have spaces and be a smarty speller. Stretch out your words like you did and use your spaceman tool. If you don't have a spaceman, what else could you use? Finger spaces. I love it, I love it. Since my teacher assistant isn't here today, Riley, would you help me pass out papers? Thank you. And when you see a paper at your table, you may go and get straight to work. Compliment catcher, would you pass out a small applause to everyone? Oh, I love how quickly and quietly Griffin and Jorge went to their seats. Still lose your applause. When you see a paper at your table, go get straight to work. Hey, why don't we wait to pass out the pencils until they're at your table? Make sure you go to the right table. You told me you knew exactly what to do. So as soon as you get to your table, I should see you working. Who's going to lose their puffball already?
Pay attention, Arkansas.
going to give you about 15 minutes left to write. Can I see Walker, Easton, Kennedy, Kate, and Bryson on that table? Oh, I hear lots of talking coming in. Make sure we're writing. Class. Can I stop you real quick?
Yeah.
Put your eyes on me in 3, 2, 1. Raise your hand if you are stretching your words and being a smarty speller. Okay, put your hands down. Right. Raise your hand if you're using a spaceman or a finger space. Okay, put your hands down. Remember, those are the 2 goals I gave you for today. You may keep writing